Slowly, slowly come and kiss. Tell me what's your name.
Hey all, how's it going? DB here with an anime review for you this week. Now, I was thinking about animes with eye-popping animation that's so well done that you'd wish every anime ever done was animated just as good. To me, that would be animes like Zam: The Lost Memories, Eureka 7 and K, to name a few. Or even the Pain vs. Naruto fight scene, or Ichigo vs. Yukiura. All freaking amazing. What makes these animes so great is their vast universe and immersive plots that make your heart beat faster than almost stepping over a ledge in Mirror's Edge. Each and every one of these animes have a great storyline. Zammed, genius. Eureka 7, innovative. And that brings us to the last one, K. Interesting to say the least. The fight scenes in K Project are awesomely done and make your eyes want to orgasm. I mean, K is immaculately well animated, and the animators do flaunt this fact. But in reality, as well as the animation was done, overall the plot progression and storyline was as slow as the lines at Walmart on Kentucky Fried Chicken sale day. There are so many characters and too many different plot lines to follow that it's hard for my walnut-sized brain as well as my ADD-prone personality to sit still for a full 13 episodes. They wasted a couple 4.5 episodes on pure nonsense and fan service. The plot advances quite quickly for the first couple episodes, then peters off, then picks up for the last few. If you don't feel like taking some time out of your day to watch the full anime in all its sub's glory, at least take the time to watch the awesome fight clips uploaded on this video, instead of scrolling down and reading the comments and listening to my drooling voice. Now, since the anime chooses to make itself so complex, I'm going to try and fit it in a nutshell that hopefully stands to make even the slightest bit of sense. Now, there are 7 kings, all named under a certain color, are given power by a giant-ass stone slate for no knowledgeable reason at all. For some reason or another, 5 of these kings choose to reside in one city in unbearable close proximity to each other. Now, the first and Silver King chooses to seclude himself in a humongous flying airship and stays there for all eternity since his powers make him immortal. Now, a king that is able to take over a person's body, who is named the Colorless King, murders one of the Red King's men and then goes to the airship to take over the Silver King's body and absorb his powers. But since the Silver King is immortal, they only switch bodies, and the Colorless King kicks the Silver King off the airship. Although the Silver King is immortal, he can still sustain injury. But a fall from 5 kilometers in the air, through a roof, and onto a mat on the floor doesn't even manage to faze him. The Silver King is then given false memories by a somehow magical and crazy annoying cat. And this, my friends, is where the whole drudging anime begins. The men under the Red King choose to exact revenge by finding and executing the man guilty of killing one of their men, all while trying to stay out of the way of the Blue King and his men. Now, a man called Black Dog believes that the Silver King in the Colorless King's old body is actually the new Colorless King and must decide whether he's evil or not, and if evil, cut his face off. After a few episodes of epic fighting, fan service, and dragging plot, we come to the final 2 episodes where the whole shebang finally comes together. It's revealed that the Colorless King can take over people's bodies, and the Silver King allows the Colorless King to take over his body in order to take over the Colorless King's soul and kill him. To do this, the Silver King jumps in the way of the Red King's attack, since only a king can kill another king, allowing himself to die alongside the Colorless King. Then, the Red King, after taking revenge on the body of the man who murdered one of his men, lets a huge mother sword fall on himself. But wait for this. The Blue King pierces the Red King with his sword as to not allow the sword to create a crater, causing another mass mayhem. And that, my friends, is the all-around tale of K. A storyline that lets its ass drag on the ground, giving you one bad case of butt burn, and fight scenes so immaculately well done that it gives you eyegasms. If I had the time or energy, I could try to explain the vast variety of colorful castmates, but there are so many characters to keep track of, I needed to keep a notebook at my side throughout the whole anime, but I'll do my darndest to cover the more important ones. We have Yashiro Asana, or otherwise known as Shiro, the totally and inexplicable bore that tries to hold your attention with his unbearable ignorance. Neko, the fan service. Enough said. Suo Mikuro, calm but crazy Red King, leader of Hanma, borderline pedophile. Misaka Yadagaratsu, aka Yada, the only person I really care about in this anime. Munakata, Blue King, leader of Scepter 4. Kuro, demented. Colorless King, psycho. Fushimi, light Yagami. And that's just to name a few. They try to jam as much down your throat in the shortest amount of time possible. In all honesty though, it is still a very well-rounded anime, other than all the fan service and environment shots. Really, in the end, I'm not sure what to think about K-Project. Great animation, decent storyline, and semi-deep characters. But when taking everything into account, it's definitely not all that it could have been. At least, the talking robots always gave me a chuckle. But compared to all the other animes out there in the world, I'd have to give this anime a 3 out of 5 hearts. So much potential, but not enough shown. Well, I think that's enough of listening to myself speak. I'm gonna say goodbye and head off. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to leave a comment below on things you think I can improve on or the next anime I should review. And if you like me enough, check out our other videos and subscribe. Thanks again. DB out.